guys, welcome to my channel. So let's just jump right into this video. So first I am just gonna section my hair out. Right now I'm just creating sections so that I can properly detangle and moisturize my hair before putting it in this protective style. So starting with the back of my hair, this is the part that I'm gonna braid up. I'm just spraying this leave-in conditioner and then adding this leave-in cream on top of that to give my hair as much moisture as possible, and just doing two cornrows just going backwards. No crazy braid patterns, keeping it very simple and very easy. I'm adding here a little bit or a lot of bit of my Jamaican black castor oil to my ends and as well as my scalp, and just using my Felicia Leatherwood detangling brush, and like I said, just twisting up each section, detangling all of my hair first, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cornrow my hair going to the back. Feel free to do as many cornrows as you want. I was initially gonna do 4 cornrows, but I just stuck with 2 and just made sure I braided my hair as flat as possible, and also being careful not to pull on my nape as well. So once I got my braids all together, I'm just gonna take my crochet hook and just pull the hair through each braid, just doing like I just did like an X. So I just crossed each braid over to make sure they were nice, flat, and secure. I'm not sure why like the back of my head, like the back of my neck looks so red right here, but it's kind of throwing me off. This was not tight at all. It wasn't pulling on my hair. Super comfortable. That's why I like to do my own hair and braid my own hair. So I don't know why it's coming off like that. But anyways, you guys, once you've got all of that together, it is time to move on to the hair. And this hair that I'm using today is from Trendy Tresses. It's their Serene curls in color 1B, 12 inches. So this is the curl pattern, you guys. Very soft, very springy, you know, kind of those loose curls, a little bit not too tight. And so I thought this look, this half up, half down would be perfect with this particular hair. So with their hair, it's pretty much, you can just pull and crochet, and that's all I did here. I didn't split the hair, which you can definitely split this hair in 2s and 3s. And for a shorter look, you can also just cut the packs in half. But whenever it comes to soft crochet hair, just make sure you are tying it 4 to 5 times so that it doesn't slip, because the hair is pretty soft. Once you do that, you should be fine. And even splitting the hair, like the smaller pieces you have, the tighter, in my opinion, you know, just working with this hair a few times, well, more than a few times, the smaller my pieces are, the easier it is for me to get them to stay as well. Just pulling the pieces out like I'm doing now, I really had to make sure. I think even on some of them I tied them maybe 6 times, which it's not that big a deal. It goes by really fast and they stay in. So this is actually my first time not ever crocheting hair through a braid. I was a little nervous that it wasn't going to stay, but it did. And I don't know, I may be using this technique like a lot more because it just goes by faster and it works. So this is the hair with 1 pack full, and then this is the hair with 2. So I just wanted to show you guys the difference. Next, we're gonna go into making these ponytails. So I had seen this ponytail like trick, I think last year, but I never tried it. And this is how you do it. So I'm just gonna take a little ponytail. I'm gonna take some crochet hair. And honestly, you guys, I'm just gonna show you guys how to do the ponytail. It's so much harder for me to explain. I've tried and it's just not working. So this is how you do it. So from here, I just tied another knot in it just to make sure the hair doesn't fall out, and that's it, y'all. This is such a good trick. You can do it just for one big ponytail. If you just need like a big, maybe a high ponytail, and you just want to slick your hair back in a bun. I did 2 ponytails right here because I just wanted to do some little, like, you know, like space buns at the top. I just wanted a fun look this go around. So that's what I'm doing. So I will list all of the products that I used today down in the description box, or actually they will be in my Amazon store. So make sure you check the description and click the link where I put my Amazon store. It always has all of my favorite stuff from hair to home to like everything, you guys. So as far as how I put my little ponytails on, I just took this little piece, like the elastic, and I just popped it on. I didn't double knot it or double tie it or anything like that. And then I just loosely wrapped it around my little bun. You can still see my hair kind of poking out, but I knew I was about to take this out anyway, so it wasn't that big a deal for me. And also, I should have probably got, you know, a lighter color, maybe color 2. I think that would match my hair as well. And doing this on probably straighter hair, because I think with the curls and having my, you know, my 4C hair, the texture coming through, it didn't really line up as much as I wanted it to. So just remember those tips, because this black is really black, and maybe my hair is a little bit lighter than I thought, but for sure doing this on straighter hair would have been a better outcome. But I think it's still pretty cute. So I just wanted to show you guys how it would look just in like regular half up half down with just a bun. You could also just wear this loosely if you wanted to. You don't have to put a bun on top of your head, and that was the reason why I had that gap in the middle. What I just showed you guys is because I thought that my hair was just gonna cover it, because I was just gonna wear the ponytail very loose on top of my head, kind of like this picture here, but I just put it in a bun anyways and just left it as is. So for this entire look, I ended up only using 3 bags of hair. I'm just fluffing a few of the strands. I didn't want to fluff too much because I didn't want the frizz to kind of start like super early. So just keep that in mind. The sooner you like are really fluffing and all that kind of stuff, and that's just with any crochet hair, the frizzier your hair is going to be initially. So if you want your curls to last longer, then just kind of only fluff just a little bit and separate just a few of the curls and leave the rest as is. So let me just get into my final thoughts with this look, you guys, and yeah, don't go anywhere. All right, hey y'all, so this is the final look, and I'm super happy with it. I have not done a style like this before. Usually when it comes to crochet, I just like crochet my entire head, but I wanted something different. I've been wanting to try this, not necessarily technique with the like rubber bands, but I've just been wanting to try this style period, like half up half down. And then I thought it would just be a fun way to get like, I don't know, different looks out of one style, instead of crocheting the hair like directly into, you know, my ponytail up here, just wrapping it around a ponytail so that you can, you know, have different options if you want to. This is a fun style, it's a fun look, but it's also a very low-key and easy look as well. Their hair is always very soft, and it always needs to be fluffed. So here's the thing with this hair, I really didn't want to like separate the curls that much because I wanted the hair to last a little bit longer. And I found, not just with their hair, but any crochet hair, if you initially go ahead and separate it, fluff it, all that kind of stuff, it's probably going to get tangled or not last you as long as it possibly could. As far as how I'm gonna go to bed with it, because I know you guys are gonna ask, I'm gonna take the ponytail out for sure because I just don't want any tension on my head going to bed. And then the loose hair, I'm just gonna split in 2 and just kind of tightly twisted, like 2-strand twisted, and that's pretty much it. I don't sleep with a bonnet or anything like that, but I do sleep with a silk pillowcase. So if you don't sleep with a bonnet, make sure you sleep with a silk pillowcase. And if you don't sleep with a silk pillowcase, make sure you at least sleeping with some type of bonnet, some type of hair wrap so that the hair doesn't go everywhere. And from there, I don't know, I may end up pinning them up just so they're really tight and they don't come loose while I'm sleeping, or just maybe doing like a bantu knot on each side. That will probably work as well. It's not difficult to sleep with crochet hair. I just always make sure no matter what hair I'm dealing with, it's just not loose at nighttime. I like how the strands already come pretty much like ready to go. They are a little bit thicker, so you will need to, you know, tie the hair at least 4 to 5 times, which is not that big a deal. I've just realized that with working with their hair, it's just best to tie it as many times as you possibly can. You can also split the hair in 2 and tie it as well. I've worked with Trendy Tresses hair so many times times. They're just different options, different ways to install it. If you like this curl pattern and you want to wear the hair just down, like, you know, just free flowing down, no type of ponytails, anything like that, just make sure you are splitting the hairs in 2s and 3s, I would say, and make sure you are like quadruple knotting the knots. And the smaller the pieces of hair are, the less likely they are to slip, so keep that in mind as well. But other than that, you guys, I like this style. I just put on this sweatshirt to go with it, and then I had on my nephew's football shirt to kind of give you guys two different looks, because, you know, it's kind of like football season, and then it's kind of like, you know, sweater weather because it's fall. I don't know, I was just trying to bring you guys some different vibes. So other than that, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, please put them down below and I will do my best to answer you. I think that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye.